If you pick up a rock from the ground, you own that rock, but you don't own the concept of rocks. You can't sue someone else for picking up a different rock. For 99% of human history, that's exactly how we thought about life. Seeds, plants, roots, medicines, they belonged to the biological commons. They belonged to everyone, and therefore to no one. But right now, somewhere in a corporate vault, there's a legal document that says a private company owns the exclusive rights to the genetic blueprint of a living organism. How did we reach a point where a corporation can own a patent on a piece of nature? How did a seed transform from a shared ancestral gift into a corporate monopoly? We can trace the roots back to a massive paradigm shift in how we do science. For centuries, scientific discovery was largely viewed as an open, cumulative effort. Think of the polio vaccine. When Jonas Salk was asked who owned the patent, he famously replied, "Well, the people, I would say. There is no patent. Could you patent the sun?" This is the biological commons, the shared pool of genetic resources, traditional knowledge, and ecosystems that communities have collectively managed and relied upon for generations. But in the late 20th century, the sun got a price tag. As the field of biotechnology exploded, scientific research shifted from university labs funded by public grants to corporate mega labs funded by private venture capital. When corporations spend billions sequencing DNA or tweaking a crop's genome to resist pesticides, they want a return on investment. And that meant they needed a way to lock nature behind a digital paywall. They needed to turn life into intellectual property. The turning point happened in 1980, right inside the United States Supreme Court, with a landmark case called Diamond v. Chakrabarty. A microbiologist had genetically engineered a bacterium capable of breaking down crude oil, basically a bug that eats oil spills. He applied for a patent. The patent office said no, arguing that you can't patent living things found in nature. But the Supreme Court disagreed. In a 5-4 decision, they ruled that microorganisms produced by human ingenuity are patentable. The court famously stated that patents could apply to anything under the sun that is made by man. The floodgates burst open. The legal system had officially reclassified life. If you could alter a genetic sequence, even minutely, you didn't just own that specific jar of bacteria. You owned the rights to the blueprint itself. This is where proprietary science crosses the line into something much darker. Biopiracy. Biopiracy happens when corporations from industrialized nations extract indigenous biological resources and traditional knowledge, patent them, and then monopoly price them back to the very people who discovered them. Take the neem tree in India. For thousands of years, Indian farmers used neem extracts as a natural pesticide and medicine. In the 1990s, a US corporation patented a specific method of processing neem oil to treat fungal infections, effectively claiming a monopoly over an ancient remedy. Their defense? The corporation argued they isolated and stabilized the active compound, making it a novel invention. The reality? They took collective generational knowledge, wrapped it in corporate legalese, and locked it behind a patent. After a decade-long legal battle led by Indian activists, the patent was finally revoked, but the blueprint remains standard practice. From maca root in Peru to Hoodia cactus in Africa, the script is the same. Strip mine ancestral knowledge, patent the active ingredient, and call it innovation. When we put a price tag on the genetic commons, we aren't just creating efficient supply chains. We're slowly outlawing the natural world's ability to sustain itself outside of a market economy. When a farmer can no longer save seeds from their own harvest because those seeds belong to a corporate patent holder, we haven't advanced science. We've just privatized life itself. If we can patent the seed, then eventually, what's left of the sun?